like an hour ago, super excited to be doing a stream. I was like, yeah, I gotta do that, and I'm gonna talk about those things, and it's going to be awesome. And so I made sure to fix my microphone because it was shitty, and so I decided, yeah, I need to, do things right. And I've been yelling for an hour and dancing and chanting, and now I'm super tired. But I still want to do the stream, because I don't know, it'd be cool. Uh, so this is weird. Why? No, man. I just started, and I thought I would just get down to it, and I'm just on YouTube, and things aren't working the way I want them to, and it's just super annoying. Why? Why? Anyway, I guess. Why isn't this working like at all? This is super annoying. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna work or not. Hopefully, it's gonna work. Because that'd be just sweet if it did work. Oh God, I'm really glad that all of my stream have been a complete mess so far. Like, none of them have gone really super good. The first one was pretty sweet, but it didn't it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to work. But at least now the microphone is working, so I won't be you guys be able to hear me. So yeah, that's good. That's definitely a step up the right way. So what I'm working on today. Oh God, this is super not working. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's cool and all. So what I'm working on today is actually for a project. Pretty important. I don't know how much I can say about it, but basically a bunch of people are working on the game, and I'm one of the artists on the game. So, that's pretty sweet, isn't it? Yeah, pretty excited. But we basically have to give some thumbnails because the people managing the whole thing want to know who does what the best and what project should be given to whom. Anyway, that just means that I have a bunch of speed paintings to do, which is fine. I like speed paintings. I wish I was better at them, but that's why I want to do more as well. So yeah, the size. Okay, let's just do things in order. I think that would be the best. So yeah, let's call them speed paintings, I guess, plural. So we need to work on the thumbnail size. So it's like 2.2 by 1.5 inches. Uh, I use 300 dpi because it's not precise, and because if it was 72 it would be impossible to work on. So I'm guessing what they meant was 300 dpi, but honestly you don't know. And the idea is, yeah, the idea is to take one of those pictures. I have like three of the one of those pictures, and just speed paint them. In the first one is in the style we are most comfortable in. The second one, here, wait a second, I need to reread the thing. Yeah, we have to take one of the pictures, then redraw it in a style that you're most comfortable in, so like the one you usually paint in, and then you have to redraw a last one in a really like painterly style to see like how far you can push it, I'm guessing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna choose the foggy one because it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the depth and all of that, so I'm gonna crap, and that's obviously the wrong one because I'm a genius. That's what genius do. And yep. Ah, this is going to be annoying. I just recently went into Windows 10 because I had absolutely no choice. The computer just went, you're Windows 10 now. Congratulations. Oh my god. My desktop is just okay. But I have a sweet software called Desk Pen, I think is the name. It's pretty awesome because it allows you to put things in the foreground. Yeah, things in the foreground without like it basic. I don't even know how to explain. I'm just going to show you whenever my computer decided that it's okay for me to work. So I do. Oh, that's just great. That's just peachy. I can't do it. Don't tell me that. Oh, please don't tell me that. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I guess even though it said it wasn't working, it is working. It basically put a little push pin, usually a red push pin here. And so the window is in the foreground and you can obviously like click on it and work with it. But nothing can be on top of it. Which is super handy when you do stuff like this and you just and using your reference. I know you can have like another window in Photoshop too, but I like being able to move my stuff around like that freely. So I'm not sure if we are allowed to use eyedrops, like the eyedrop tool, but at the same time it's a good training not to do it. Just like use your eyeballs. So I guess I'm just going to do that. Painterly style. Recently I've been really using the like no change in opacity tool, where I just change the size. But I'm really most comfortable using the one that actually changes opacity. So I'm gonna do that. This one. Although I do really like this brush because it's all, I don't know, it's all weird. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Oh god, I really need new brushes. I really want some new fancy brushes. I've been following a guy on Tumblr. I think I discovered him like 2 days ago. He uses just brush strokes, but in a way that, I don't know, he's amazing. I think he's a he. I honestly don't know. They are amazing. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a speed painting. I haven't done that in forever, and it's weird. But I was drawing earlier, and I've been drawing my characters a lot, and just like interaction and quick sketches and studies and all of that. But it's tiring, and I really wanted to do something else. And I thought that I would stream something else. So here you go. So let's put the colors in there. It's not as okay. The values are not really high. Yeah, that's definitely not good. It's more reddish. Yeah, that's good. It's definitely good. Yeah, I really wish I had like some awesome brushes. I know, well, I have some brushes. I never use them though. I made some. I downloaded some. Whatever is on my Photoshop right now is whatever. I cleaned a bunch of them, so whatever is left is the one I want / should use. Crap. That's definitely not what I want. Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking for. It's great. Cool. I want to use that one. Because it's like really painterly or something? I don't know. God, I was like, I had all of these cool ideas. I said, why am I using this gray on the background? Oh well, I guess I was kind of right. But also not. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, look at this. Look at this brush. It's so painter. It's so painty. Love it. Great. This is great. This makes me happy. Like, I didn't think I add that kind of brush, and I do, and it's exciting. It's like, yeah, look at my brush. So right now I'm 100%. So well, I mean like, this is what my thing look like is going to look like. So I'm probably not going to zoom in at all, which is by the way also a really good exercise. Not zooming in. Uh, I was saying I had so many ideas when I started. I was like, I'm gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna do this, and it's going to be awesome. And now I'm just like, oh, please, someone kill me. I mean, I'm excited to be doing like the stream or whatever, but I'm also, for some reason, tired. I mean, I just ate, so like it's what like, yeah, it's 3 in the afternoon. I just ate. It's time for a nap. But I'm not gonna. I have stuff to do. I have lots on my plates. Says the person in vacation. Well, I am working at the same time. But still. The green of those bushes is like this weird, really bright green. Or like high value green, but not that bright. That will do it. I'm like feel like the Bob Ross of let's talk about trees and you need to be painting happy little. Sorry, that was a terrible Bob Ross, and I probably going to hell for that. Bob Ross, I love you. You're the best. I'm really sad you died. Like, did he die this year or last year? No, what am I saying? He died like some times ago now. Man, Bob Ross was the best. Like, even if you didn't like necessarily his painting, which why wouldn't you like them? It was just like, oh, Bob Ross. He was just such a happy, make me feel good guy. Yeah. Why am I talking about Bob Ross? I honestly have no idea. This is way too green. Should more be a yellow green like that. Yeah, that's a good green. Does this look like anything to you guys? Because it really doesn't to me. Okay, so I need to add some like foggy. I do need some green here. That's probably too green. It needs to be more like whitish. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking about like live stream and all of that, and it's weird because I've always been that kind of person that always knew like what I wanted to do in life. When I was in France, I was in the scientific field, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a zoologist. I want to study animals. And I remember talking to a bunch of people about it, like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. What school should I go in? And when we moved to the US, it was a great opportunity for me to try out the art field and be like, I wonder what it's like, and maybe because I always loved art, and I was always drawing and all of that. And then I just fell in love, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to draw. I want to be an illustrator. I want to work for like movies and whatnot. And now I had my degree from college. So I had, what is it, college? It's like an associate? Yeah. I had an associate in art and painting. Yeah, painting is my major. And so I am at the university now, and I'm doing painting, fine art painting. And I thought that's what I wanted to do, but at the same time it feels like not necessarily like exactly like what I want to do. It's weird. Oh, I should... Well, you can't hear the notification anyway, so it doesn't matter to you. But yeah, I always knew what I wanted to do, and lately I've been kind of... not unhappy, but... I don't have the same... It's hard to explain, but... I'm not like 100% sure. Like, a friend yesterday asked me, so what do you want to do again when you're done with school and all of that? And I was just, I paused for a second, and I was like, I honestly don't know. You would have asked me that like a week ago. Well, maybe not a week ago, but like just a little bit ago, and I would have been like, yeah, I want to do illustration. And now I'm just like, you know what? I'm not sure. So this is really blue. Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to do something. Like I want to be. I don't want to be famous. Like I don't want to be. I don't know. But I want to do something new, something good that people enjoy. I don't know. Uh, so yeah, I'm going to try to do a bunch of stuff. I'd definitely love to make a comic at some point. I have so many ideas and so little determination to do anything at all. It's terrible. But hey, I'm doing streamings so far, and I will probably stop one day. But in the meantime, I'm actually quite enjoying it, and yeah, it's all good. The world is a good, great place. Yeah. What I would love to do is like talk to someone because I watch YouTubers and I watch people like doing stuff, and it's just I don't know. I like it better when there is more than one person, just because it's entertaining to like hear a discussion, two people talking. And actually, like being on your own is actually kind of hard and not as fun. I don't know. I feel like streaming would be a good opportunity to, be spending time with someone. Oh, yep. I want to do stuff. I think what could be fun would be to have a session of drawing online, like multiplayer drawing. I don't know like what's the actual word for it, but I use multiplayer drawing because it's just entertaining. But this is too bright and too happy. But yeah, like having more than one person drawing at the same time, and just like talking or something. Yeah. This like like drawing is definitely so this I like speed painting, but I kind of always lose track of what I'm doing because like I should have not spent as much time as I always spend too much time details and not enough time looking at the big picture. This is so bright. New layer. Okay. Ooh, that brush is sweet. It's not what I want. Nope. Yes. This is what I want. Crap. I'm gonna save that brush. Yes. How do I do that? Oh. Yeah, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to do. There is absolutely no fucked up on my part ever. I'm just perfect, like, yeah. That's definitely a word that describes me. Perfectness. That's not a word. Yes, it is, because it describes me. Perfect. Oh my god. I haven't painted in so long. Ooh, what's that? Do you see that, you guys? Look at this. I want to use that for the floor. Oh, this is weird. I don't want to use that for the floor. Ooh. Ooh, that one. I'm rediscovering all of my brushes. And it feels good. So this is terrible. Oh my god. I always like look at speed painting or painters and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. This looks so good. Like they start from nothing and they put like two brush strokes and they're the best. And then there is me. I'm like, hey, I'm a toddler with a brush in my hand and I paint. God. Okay, so let's start again, I guess. I mean, using that really big brush was not a bad idea, to be honest. I'm a genius. I should have just used that. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but yeah, actually, that works out. Okay, so let's start with the foreground dirt. dirt. Not a lot of hues. I'll always get them mixed up. Values, yes. Okay, here is the foreground. Let's go more in the background. You have it like that. It's going up. Not that up, but hey, it's okay. Oh, kind of. Okay. I know there is some greens and some like whatnot in the ground too, but that can come in later. Doesn't. Wow, I do like that brush a lot. There is some really small red tones around here. I think one of my favorite quotes, I think about this a lot, but like from Gravity Falls, there is Mabel at some point trapped somewhere. No spoilers, but she's like trapped somewhere, and she's talking about like where she's trapped, and she's like, what is it? In this world, there is color that only bees and art student can see. I love that so much, because before taking like a color theory class, I never thought I would see so much color in like stuff. For example, if you look like there, like here it's kind of gray. No, sorry, green. A little bluish. Here is a little yellow, I'm guessing. Here is definitely red. Here is gray, green again. Here you have some grass, so it's probably yellow, green. And yeah, so it's just interesting to like see the changes in you. Like I never thought I would see that stuff like that, but now sometimes I look at the world and I'm like, oh wow, I could paint that this way. And it's so weird because sometimes I wish I would just see the world for what it is and not for like what I could do with it. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's hard to explain because it's good to see the world the way you could be and not necessarily the way it is. But at the same time, sometimes it's like, I really wish I could just enjoy this without thinking of all the different light hitting it and the color of the shadow and the texture on it. But I guess it gives you some kind of, I don't know, something more. Okay, so the colors of those trees in the background is just annoying. It's really gray. So maybe I should just use a gray. There's definitely a tree here. Ah, this brush is awesome. I'm super excited about it. Oh, look. No. Was I mistaken? Oh, it uses one texture. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So there's this tree here. The brush of this the texture of this brush is definitely super handy for trees. So this, you have a big fat, not fat, but I also just realized that the size of this canvas is definitely not the same size of this picture, and that might be what's throwing me off. But hey, challenges! That's good. I should use the green here. It's a light green. More green yellow, I'm guessing. Yeah. Whoa, that's actually pretty close and spot on. Cool. Green, green, green. The green is kind of going, not wide, but... Okay, so now you have that. Okay. More trees, I'm guessing, and like a big fat tree here. And a big bush. Bushes of love. 49 times we fought that beast, you old man and me. Sorry, that's a great song. What is it? Yeah, 49 times we fought that beast. It's like a parody of Star Wars with, what is it? Luke, I think? Yeah, no. Yeah. No, Anakin? No. I watched them recently and I don't even remember them. I think the one that turns evil. Probably no. Okay, I'm gonna say Luke at the top of my head. Luke is talking to his old master. Yeah, I think it's Luke. It's that one episode with the Jedis. As I'm just cutting the whole, like, all of the movies. Yeah, that one with the Jedis. Although at the end of the episodes, they kind of don't have as much Jedis as they did before. Anyway, I don't even know what started this whole. Yep. Yeah, exactly what I said. I regret nothing. God, this is not making me happy. Okay. At least the colors are like pretty good. This should be whiter. Whiter. Yeah, the fog picture was probably not the easiest one to work with. But challenge! Yay! Okay, so inside that tree it's going more blue, but more dark too. Sure. Yeah. Sure, I'm okay with this. Now the green highlights of the bush. As I said before, they're more like yellowish. But they are really intense. Yeah, that's good. Or I think maybe. Was I ever good at some point in my life? I honestly cannot tell you. Ah, this is such. Wow, this is harder than I thought it would be. Oh, well, I do actually like the texture. Let's change brush and add. Oh, yeah. Let's use that one again for the trees. Nope. If I knock the background first, not too much detail, just like, I guess what's necessary. Yeah. So that you have the really back trees that are lighter, then you have trees in front that are just a little darker. And then you have the trees totally in front that should definitely be darker than that. Okay. I could add the actual texture later. So that tree is definitely in front. Nope. Yeah. Should do that on another layer. As I mentioned before, I like doing it on different layers because I like to be able to see how far I've gone. Just because I tend to lose my motivation quite fast. And this way I can be like, hey, this actually looks better than it did like just a second ago. Motivates me to keep going. God, it is really hard to keep to not zoom in. Like, it would be so easy to actually just you know, I really want to zoom in. I really want to be able to work on in the details. But I know I can't. That's literally the requirement of for this. Don't zoom in. Ooh, look at this foggy effect. Yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit. Although now it's super bright. Maybe if I just do that. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Exactly like I wanted to. Yeah. I'm thinking down the line to make like details appear better, or like just to add details. I should use just a simple, yeah, a simple brush, like one of those round brushes. I need some yellow in there. That's what I need right now. This is not exactly what I wanted. But hey, it's going to work. Whatever. Yeah. This is not looking bad. Actually, this is not looking bad at all. I should definitely add some details right now. The problem with speed painting, more so than like when I paint naturally, is just to know when to stop, because I could honestly be like, that's good, I'm done. But like, I don't want. I know I can do more, so I'm going to keep going, but I could really just be done right now. Or like make a brush strokes here and be done now. So it's really, it's a complicated thing. A good way to make things appear like in the foreground, or to make things appear more close to you, hard edges. For example, let me take this brush and yeah, hard edges, and I should do that on another layer. I'm a genius. Another one. Okay, here you go. Yeah, because look, progress. Nah. Okay. Yeah, so like if you remove or add, well, if you cover anyway, with like details like that, hard edge details, it's gonna appear more like, it's gonna appear closer than the rest of it. Just like soft edges tend to round around to make an object seem like in the round. And I didn't realize that, but there is a stick here. That's cool. Look at this tiny stick. Do you see it? It's pretty cool. Crap, there is some grass down there. Some grass, yeah. I mean, I know that if I want to do more drawings for this assignment, I can totally do that. So if I don't necessarily like that one, or I think I can show better craftsmanship, I can always do more, which is nice. I'm not judged by just this one drawing. Plus, as I mentioned like 1,000 times, practice. It's always good to just randomly do stuff like that. Because practice is get good, I'd say. Our ancient proverb, really important phrases from our generation, is get good. Yep. This is what I do every day of my life. So this is so yellow. But sometimes hyperbole? Yeah, let's use that. is, you know, a good thing. It just allows you to get your point across better. Because now I know that this part is really different from this part. Thanks to my hyperbole. Can you use hyperbole in that way? I know you can use it when it's text related, like a sentence is hyperbole, an hyperbole. Well, in French it is anyway. But I'm not sure you can use it for like a drawing. God, language barrier. Oh, give me. Okay. Language barrier is one of the weirdest thing ever. And it's annoying because a lot of people I talk to, like when I'm really tired or in the morning or in the evening, my words get all mixed up. It's just harder to think in another language at those times specifically. But I probably sound like I feel like sometimes people think I'm just like really dumb because I cannot find my words, and it's just it's so frustrating and infuriating because I know what I'm saying. I just have a hard time getting my point across because I have a stupid accent because I'm not a native English speaker. And at the same time, when I hear like for example, French Canadian accent, like the first time I heard one of my friends talking, I was like, "Wow, she sounds dumb." And then I catch myself and I was like, "What are you saying? Just because she has an accent doesn't mean she's dumb." I mean, I knew she wasn't dumb, but it's hard to get like. It's easy to tell people to stop, while on the other end you're doing it too. Although I stopped myself, I mean, it was just interesting that quick thought of, oh god, wow, she sounds a little dumb. By the way, friend, I love you. If you ever watch this stream, I love you so much, and you're not dumb, and I'm dumb. I was the dumb one here, and I love you so much. Dude, all of my French Canadian friends are amazing. I think I have two. I have like two of them. But they're amazing. So this is looking good, maybe? I think. Possibly. I'm gonna add some colors to that. Not colors, but I'm gonna add some details to that bush over here. Yup. Yup. Oh, maybe I should use a blurry brush. Oh, that'd be a genius move on my part. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. For the details in the background, yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Like right now. That one? Yep. Perfect. Because it's a hard edge, but it's kind of blurry at the same time. It's perfect. Yeah, look at that. Am I doing this right? I feel like maybe I should have some of that here to separate the bush from like the actual tree. Although not necessary. Okay, I need details in that tree now. How long have you been doing that? I like to keep track of how much I'm spending time on a... Oh, 40 minutes? For real? Oh man. That speed painting is becoming more of a regular painting. Oh, that sucks. Man, I really gotta get good. Yeah, yes, I need to see the background in that tree. That's what I need to do. Yep. I'm not talking, am I? Yeah. Yeah, do you want any advices on life, for example? What is life? Life is the fact of being. Here you go. You're welcome. I'm really glad I could find and help you on this really difficult question. Yeah. So, yeah. It's funny I'm talking about that just after mentioning that I have like not a midlife crisis, but just a little I don't know, just a little what's the goddamn word? I'm just hesitant as to what I want to do. And I mean, I have the right to be hesitant if I want to. I mean, I've been like not hesitant for a long time, so yeah. I have the right to whatever. Is it good? Yeah, it's great. It's a great tree. I can move on with my life now. Oh, it yeah, it needs that. And I can cover part of it. A trunk, that's the word. That tree needed a trunk. I need some branches to go over the background, the lightness of the background. Okay. Yes, good tree. Now this tree. And when the details of those three are over, I'm just going to add some light effect. I mean, even more so than they are now. And probably be done with it. Now for the actual assignment, the person that gave us the assignment also gave us like a bunch of artists to look at. Sadly enough, all of the artists she gave us, it's basically copy pasted of works into a into a Word document on Google Drive. So I don't actually have the name of the artist, which sucks because some of them are amazing. And I probably ask her to give us the link whenever we talk. I think next Tuesday, I believe. I'll probably ask her to give us like the actual like name of him because holy crap, some of them are really good. Yeah, I won't be showing any pictures right now. Not on the stream anyway. Especially because I can't credit them. And that's not good. That's no good. You don't do that. If you can't credit, don't do it. That's what bad people do. God. Ugh. I'm really trying to keep this conversation going. But it's really hard, and I'm really sorry for all the noise I'm making. For the random blurbs of noise. This is how I usually deal with life in like real life. Like at a family meeting or something, I'm just like, hey. That's also why nobody talks to me ever. Which is fair. I mean, I'm not going to complain, that's pretty fair. God, my family must think I'm just dumb as fuck. They probably already think that. The tree is great. Not really, but hey. It's good. Good shit. Now for the tree in the background. What's that brush for? Nope. Nope. We can choose that. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, those are the one I wanted to. Yeah. Okay. Yes. It's that patch of grass like in the background that bothers me because I'm not sure like what to do with it. Because the color doesn't seem to be far off, but it doesn't work the same as in the picture. seems to be some light spot here. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Well, at least a really good thing today is that my microphone is working. I'm actually going to try to listen to myself right now, just to make sure that everything is alright. And it's me whispering, great, so I can't even hear myself. Oh, nope. I can hear myself and the microphone is working just fine. Oh, that's great. That's actually really exciting. So people can watch this episode and or this art stream and be like, finally, I know what she's saying, and then just stop watching it because it's not interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but it's hard, man. It's hard. Life's hard. This is way too blurry for me. I don't want that. Oh god. Maybe one day I'll know what my brushes are. That awesome brush I used at the beginning of this art stream. Was it that one? No, but hey, look at that. Which one? That one? Interesting. Yeah, but that's not the one I want. Crap. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Found you. I really like that texture. It makes me happy. And it gives it kind of a hard... Like, it removes all the softness without actually getting, like, too much details in. And I really like that. Oh, wow. Huh. I'm looking at the drawing I've done through the stream, and it actually doesn't look hell of bad. Although I forgot, but I need the details on that tree too. So I'm gonna make that. Yeah, I actually like the color on the stream better. The second screen I have is a TV screen. It's a small TV. And the colors appear differently. And I do like the colors on the TV screen better. For these specific drawings. They usually aren't as good. They're too bright, I believe. Yeah, they really they really highlight the value. So it's difficult to... It usually doesn't look as good, but maybe my values in that drawings are just too gray. But the picture itself is pretty gray, so... Trying to give some shape to that tree again in the background. I'm guessing they're old pine trees? Probably. Except that tall one. That one. The branches seem to be kind of pine-ish, but the shape is definitely not pine. On the other hand, I'm not a tree genius, so... I don't know. I do like this drawing. It's weird because it's not what I usually work like, but it's what I wish I would do more often. I don't know how to explain, but the assignment was to paint like you usually do, like what you're most comfortable doing. And I'm kind of experimenting because I guess that's what I like to do. Experiment a lot. See what I like to do. I wish my drawing would look professional. I guess that's like kind of my goal. But at the same time, what's a professional drawing and what's not professional drawing? I mean, I'm not drawing like... I can't even say that. I was going to say I'm not drawing fan art, but fan art can be professional. And a lot of people, you know, live doing that, which is awesome, I think. Yeah. I don't know, maybe because deep down inside I'm not considering myself to be a professional. So when I see my drawings, I'm like, this is not professional. But maybe somebody else does. Okay, So this isn't bad. It's weird because one side is really both sides are really different looking. I probably should need to fix that. So they kind of are consistent. I feel like my Photoshop is kind of becoming crazy. Like he's just not having it today. Oh, I mentioned that before, but you know what I would love to do? Animation. I don't know how interesting it would be to stream it. Probably not. But at the same time, I really don't know how to animate at all. I've animated a few times with Photoshop, which is not the best. I have, well, you can see it. I have TV Paint, which for the few time I've used it was actually pretty decent and neat. I used the Flash, which was terrible, and I hated every second of it. And when it was done, I don't even think I ever finished something. Like I was working on that one thing, and I literally pulled my hair out. I just couldn't have it. Oh god, it was terrible. So yeah, I never really used Flash, but yeah, I'm guessing if I ever do animate again, I'll probably use TV Paint because it was the most intuitive and made the most sense out of everything I've done. I like to use Photoshop, but I know it's also not, like, Photoshop is not made for that. And I didn't necessarily enjoy, like, the process of using Photoshop for that. Yep. Animation. I think that's what I want to do with my life. Giving life to something. That'd be freaking awesome. And it's weird because I've, like, most of my life's art was self-taught. It's only like, 3 years ago that I actually started to take art lessons and stuff like that. And so it's weird because I'm thinking I can totally learn animation by myself, you know? I've done that with art. Nothing is stopping me to learn by myself. But at the same time, it's such a process, and I don't know, I'm guessing I'm not too, I mean, yeah. I'd say I'm not too bad at art, like I'm proud of what I do, otherwise I wouldn't do it. But and so sometimes when I start doing something, I'm just frustrated because I'm not good instantly, which is normal. I know that nobody's good when they start instantly, but it's still frustrating because you're like, I'm good at that. Why can't I be good at that already? Even though it's completely different, but so just something I need to work on and work with myself. But animation, definitely, I'd love to do that. Okay, so I'm trying to bring some things back from, like, the foreground, because it's really it's just art edges, and I can't have just that. It doesn't work that way in the world. It just doesn't. Because I'm working so tiny, I'm making really small movement with my hand. And it's it's hurting. Okay. But yeah, I'm guessing I'm more or less done now. I just want to add that little stick. It's a really interesting stick. The background is so much lighter than I made it. You can see it because on the actual picture the branch is really noticeable, where in my drawing it's not. That's a good branch. Now I'm just going to add some light effect with, where is it? There. Love that brush. It's a great brush. Totes not what I wanted to do. Great. I'm just going to use a normal brush like a normal person would. And then I could erase. Oh god, that's just great. I'm going to use the eraser now to erase the part I don't want and add some texture. Do you see this? Oh. God, I'm really enjoying myself right now. So god, this is really bright. But it does look like fog. So yeah? Yeah. Maybe less here. Maybe some details in the grass should stay. That tree should... Tree's in the... It's not in the foreground, but it's probably more middle ground than the rest of those trees. That one too. And that one. Cool. Oh, I didn't say that yet. I always save TIFF, and the reason why... Okay, somebody told me it was better. It just keeps a better quality. It's heavier, but it does keep more details. Not more details, but it is better quality. And also because if you look in like... those are whips. But if you look at things, for example, this is a TIFF. This is a TIFF, and I can actually see what they look like. But when you save in a PDF format, you don't have a preview, and that's just really simple, but it annoys me. I like to see what, like, because I name them like ridiculous things. It's easy to be able to see what's actually inside of it. So I'm done with that thumbnail. I'm tempted to just stop it now, but yeah, this is where I started. Oh, let's do something cool, you guys. So this is where I started, and this is what I've done. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. Crap, I just realized that the yellow part of the grass is actually not... It's looking weird. It's not transitioning like... Transitioning like I want it to. Well, that guess I'm just going to work more on it. This. So the problem... Oh, okay. That was the eraser, that's why. The problem I have right now, the reason why I want to change it, is because this patch of grass doesn't look like it's following... Like, if you look in the picture, everything is the same. It's the same patch, it's the same dirt that just keeps going. One is just a little more, probably has more iron or clay in it. Or just been turned, I don't know. And the other is just a slight coloration difference. And they should transition, you know what I mean? So what I need to do is just make the color the same, and also put some colors from one another in, like from each side in the other side. So that way, they actually will look like they are supposed to be the same. And that should definitely be better. I don't want to lose all of that yellow because it is working somehow. Or somewhat. Yup. Something like that would be better. Also fun, or like, tip, I guess. Sorry. Colors that are pure will appear to be closer than colors that are dirty. If that makes sense. For example, this green is really popping up, whereas this green, gray, white-ish color is really going back. That's also because of the white. When you add white to something, it tends to recess a lot. But point is, when the color is pure, it will look like it's in front of it, in front of other colors. Did I just mess up my entire drawing? Yeah, I think I just did. It's pitchy. Okay. I think we're good now. I should probably add some details like rocks and whatnot. Just to prove that it's in the foreground. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm gonna take a drink. Oh. Oh, man. Wow. That wasn't pleasant. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that. That's just too much details we don't need. Now... Crap, my voice is all weird now. Now the grass is really not looking... It's looking flat. Well, the dirt is looking flat. You know what I mean? The yellow part is looking, because it's, because the color are all the same, or like the same tone or whatnot. That's what caused it to make it appear flat. Whereas if I put some brown here and no brown over there, yep. So because the brush is so wide. Okay. And here the problem is more or less fixed. More or less. Okay. I like the one before better. But this one makes more sense. So, yep. So this is where I'm coming from, and this is what I end up with. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Or at least I like it. I'm going to save it as a picture, and I don't know. I kind of want to stop now. Oh god, I'm a lazy bum. But I started this stream being already all tired and all. So maybe that's a good excuse to stop. Okay. So just so I make sure everything is in order. This. I'm going to check out the information we have on like what we need to do. God, some of the examples are really sweet drawings, like really nice. I wonder what they use. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to stop now. I think it's already been like an hour or something. Oh shit, an hour. At tiny speed painting, it took me an hour. Well, then I'm going to stop now and maybe stream some more speed paintings if I feel like it, or I'm just going to do them on my own time. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how to stop this. Goodbye? Yeah! We're gonna stop it like the right way and just a really nice goodbye, folks. Have a great day. So, yeah. Goodbye, folks. Have a